I've been working on something for the last 6 months to like a year, and I'm finally ready to share it with you. I've been really nervous to share this because it's something that means so much to me. It's really changed my life in so many different ways. I've grown so much just from this project. What I'm really excited to share with you is, let me see if I can hold all these up. And I made these. To introduce you guys to Bad Feeling because I got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
And if you don't know who I am, my name is Crystal, like the Kyber crystals in Star Wars, and I'm a big Star Wars fan. I just love talking about Star Wars. I really made this channel to not only talk about the thing that I love, but to connect with other people that love it just as much as I do. And that's like a brief overview of who I am in this channel. Bad Feeling is kind of like a fandom forward clothing brand, but it's so much more than that. And it's kind of hard for me to pinpoint exactly what it is because it's not just one thing. It's a lot of things. Bad Feeling is a celebration of friends and movies and the things that we love. We host movie nights. We platform other artists. We use Bad Feeling as a place for our own expression of fandom and within art. It is so much more than just a clothing brand. There's a whole bunch to that, and we'll get into that in a minute. But Bad Feeling started, honestly, with this heart patch. I got this heart patch back during Mandalorian season 1. It says Baby Yoda. This is before Baby Yoda had his name, Grogu. The way that Bad Feeling kind of evolved into what it is now and this ever evolving project that I'm working on. My partner and I went to Star Wars Celebration Anaheim in 2022, and it was my first time going to Star Wars Celebration. It was my first time really going to like a con, and it was amazing. If you have the opportunity to go to Celebration and you're a Star Wars fan, I highly recommend it. I went with the intent to spend money. And while I was shopping around for 3 days, 4 days, I wasn't really into things. This kind of showed me the problem that I'm seeing with fandom fashion. For me, as a Star Wars fan and someone who really cares about style and fashion, I'm very choosy with my clothes. I'm very choosy with how I want to represent myself. Bad Feeling really started because I wanted to create clothes that I wanted to wear. My partner and I have been working on this for about a year now, and our threshold or our standard for the things that we are creating is, would we wear this? And sometimes when we make stuff or when we're planning on making stuff, we're just we don't even care if it sells because we just want it. It's cool if other people want it, but I'm gonna have it. So if I like it so much that I'm gonna wear it, then we did our job. So Bad Feeling really set out to create clothing and merch and jewelry that really spoke to us as fans in a way that felt very authentic to me and my partner. We really wanted things that were a little bit more deep cut, a little bit more if you know, you know, but subtle. We officially launched our first collection in February of this year, February 2024. Our first collection is called Hutt Slayer. For the Hutt Slayer collection, I drew a lot of inspiration from different subcultures that I'm a part of. As a former scene kid back in the Sacramento, Fresno, and Bakersfield time, what do you know about Jerry's Pizza? And as a elder emo, this felt really true to me and really authentic to me as a person, and something that I could draw a lot of inspiration from. And as someone who still listens to hardcore and metal, it just made so much sense for me to incorporate that and mesh it into my other thing that I love. And we really had to set out to answer the question, who is the most metal person in Star Wars? It was a very easy question for me to answer. It's Princess Leia. It'll always be Princess Leia, especially her Hutt Slayer outfit, her golden bikini, especially because it was originally known as the Slave Leia outfit, and then it later got rebranded to the Hutt Slayer. That is so cool, and that is so metal. She literally took down a giant space slug, a crime lord, the crime lord of one of the biggest crime syndicates. Dude, that is so metal. When we created the Hutt Slayer collection, I had it in mind that this is a collection that you could buy at the back of the venue at a merch table. For the Hutt Slayer collection, we designed a t-shirt that is reminiscent of like a hardcore poster, like the kind that you would see like at the venue with the lineup. But along with the Hutt Slayer collection, we dropped a tote, which is inspired by one of my favorite hardcore bands. It says Bad Feeling in like a hardcore metal font. I'm really into like calligraphy. I practice calligraphy and hand lettering, so I did the bag. I'm really loving getting to like express my art into my clothing line and express that within my fandom. I also have a vintage chain stitch heart patch in black. We do have a red one of these as part of the collection that we'll have like ongoing, but this colorway of black is special to the Hutt Slayer collection. Experimenting with jewelry, so we created the Slayer chain, which is a necklace that is inspired by, it's basically what Princess Leia was wearing when she was enslaved to Jabba the Hutt that she ends up killing him with. Like the very same chain that she killed him with, which kept her oppressed. Like so metal, so cool. So I had this idea for our promo videos to kind of like show the world that we created. And I'll play the clips right now. We got an amazing cosplayer, Gracie, who I'll link her stuff down below. She is an amazing cosplayer, big fan of her stuff. So we got her, and then I also got the help from a ton of my friends, which I am so thankful and appreciative for. Like, Bad Feeling would be nothing without my friends, my friends. The video shoot went really well. It was everything that I wanted it to be, and then it was getting everything together for launch. I hand wrote thank you cards. I hand packed everything that you see that Bad Feeling is doing. I literally sat on my floor making this happen because we really want to provide an experience for people. It was really important to us that we put a lot of care and a lot of thought into how we promote our brand, how we represent our brand from start to finish, from production all the way until it gets to your hands. Okay, so I said that Bad Feeling is more than just clothing, and I've only talked about the clothing so far. Something that we're doing as part of our capsule collections is highlighting artists. I don't think I've posted or talked about it on YouTube, but I am an artist. I paint, I practice calligraphy, and I love drawing. Art is really important to me. My partner is a full-time fine artist, so art is very much a big part of our lives. I'm kind of using Bad Feeling as a way to promote and bring more awareness to other artists and people that I really admire. Our first collection for Hutt Slayer, we had our friend Nico De Leon, who is a Los Angeles-based Filipino artist who is amazing. He did our logo. He's been a big help, but I'm a big fan of his work. And he's a big Star Wars fan as well. So he created a piece for the Hutt Slayer collection. And we want to continue working with artists. Not only has it been great in terms of like sharing art with people, sharing something that is very close and personal for me, but it's been really great connecting with artists in such a different way than I normally would have. Like, it goes further than just liking someone's art. It's connecting with them about fandom, about art styles, about things that we think about how we see things. I am part of a few different Discord servers, and some of my favorite times that I have with my friends online. So there's been so many late nights where we all just like are nerding out on a video chat about Star Wars, like getting really, really deep in the lore. I just love like when you can really level with people that are like into something just as much as you are, and you can like really get into it. This relates to Bad Feeling because I'm also using Bad Feeling as a way to continue this conversation in person. So we do movie nights with Bad Feeling, and right now it's just our friends, and we're watching movies, and we just sit and we talk about them for like hours, and it is so much fun. It's probably like my favorite part of Bad Feeling is like hosting these movie nights. I really love having this space where we can all kind of like nerd out about something together. Like we can really have these conversations about media that we really love and really relate to. As we continue growing, we're going to be moving to more of a public format where we can just invite everyone who wants to come watch movies with us. If you're in the LA area, we will be having our first public movie night in the upcoming months. So make sure you're following Bad Feeling to find out when it is. So we do have a booth at LA Comic Con. It's our first ever booth. If you're going to be at LA Comic Con, please come say hi to us. Come check out our booth. Come celebrate with us. I'm really nervous. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed for us, please. We'll also be debuting our second collection at LA Comic Con. I'm just really excited and grateful for Bad Feeling, and I'm really excited to share this with you. I really want you to be part of Bad Feeling. Our like little motto is "We are Bad Feeling," and it's like you are Bad Feeling. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have an amazing rest of the day, and may the force be with you. Bye.